Imagine getting clowned for putting on a decent pair of pants, a button-up shirt with a nice pair of shoes, and trying to get a job. Just imagine how you make these boys feel about, I'm sorry, but if you clown me, that's lace front mentality. That's what that is. Don't worry about it, young man. You did a great thing. That is lace front mentality. She think like that? Lace front mentality.
Bro, what's up with this thing called lace front mentality, man? This is something new I'm starting to hear on the web, man. But anyway, ain't nothing wrong with this, right, guys, bro? Look, I've been in management for a very long time, and to be honest, this is not overdressed. This is respectable. If he had the nerve to put on and actually put a lot of thought into what he was wearing to show up, I don't care what it was. It can be a trampoline park. It can be McDonald's. Your homeboy came very respectable, and I hope he got hired. I would have hired him. I would have hired him, bro, because I know what type of person he is. And it just lets me know his mom or his dad is raising him the right way. Straight up. Like, what else do you want us? Y'all, I don't get it, dude. Why this woman clearly made fun of this young man for no reason. For no reason. She's the type of person that probably show up to work with slides on and interview with slides on and just really think she gonna get the job. Let's just put it like that, bro. Like, let's just be honest, man. The man came clean. That's all I gotta say. I would have hired him. And I know y'all, leave y'all thoughts in the hire. Would y'all would have hired this young man? Yes or no?
Women lose value when they have more than 2 baby daddies. It's by far the dumbest shit I've ever heard or read on the internet.
What do you mean? How's it done? Like, how's it done? Like, you just don't know. Like, maybe you have one baby daddy or whatever. Look, let's just talk about it, guys. Let me just point a clear picture out. You telling me you said more than 2 baby daddies. That means that puts you in a 3, 4, 5 category of different baby daddies. All right. You take a nice car, and this was told to me before from a nice guy, man. Getting a girl pregnant with your baby is like her giving you the keys to a Ferrari and telling you go wreck it. That's what he told me. Especially if she fine, y'all. So basically, man, you telling me you get a car with 4 or 5 owners, he gets in 4 or 5 wrecks, and you telling me I'm still supposed to pay top dollar for that car after all that? After that car done put on all those miles? You probably need a new engine at this point, bro. Your insides ain't really, you ain't hitting that same, man. You need some tune-ups. But no, like, that doesn't make no sense, bro. That really doesn't make no sense. This person is very disconnected and living in delusion. That's exactly what it is. How can you justify a woman with 3, 4 plus different baby daddies that they still have the same value to that of a man with no kids or a man with just one baby mama? Make it make sense.
Tell him about the big was texting. Tell him.
I wasn't texting nobody.
Tell him.
I wasn't texting nobody, guys. I promise. I promise.
Say thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys.
Hold the camera right. Let them
What?
see.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys.
Look, by any means, we don't condone this type of behavior at all. And this really makes me very upset and angry. And I know this is probably me just being one-sided and me being a men's advocate and me doing all this and saying all this and just having his back. In reality, women can be predators too. Women can be highly violent. They can be highly volatile. All right. They can put their hands on you. And what's tough is if this man would have reacted, knowing that if he reacted in any other way, he could have gotten in a lot of trouble. If he stood up for himself, guess what? Double standard, got in trouble. That's what we have to deal with, right? If he said anything else, he would have got in trouble. He could have risked going to jail. He could have risked catching a charge. He could have did some damage. But yet he had to sit there and suck it up, apologize. Now, some may say it's weak, it's beta to the extent. Some people can analyze it the same way. He needs to have a little bit more self-respect for himself. No way in hell should you sit there and just lay dormant to this and allow this to continue to happen. And this doesn't look like the first time. She's literally smiling as she's doing this. Smiling, my guys, smiling. Now, we're just going to sit here and just say, hey, man, hope you made it out of the situation clean. But it just hurts to know that, man, I know if you wanted to react, you still would have been in trouble. This looks like a no-win situation, my guy. And dude, I'm really sorry that you got to go through this. We're just going to hope that you pull through. All right, so we're just going to jump into this post that I found. A woman filed for divorce because her boyfriend went broke, or her husband went broke. She claims she didn't agree for him to go broke at some point in their lives. So the whole post reads, today makes 2 years since my husband proposed to me, married in June. When I said yes to a protector and a provider. I did not agree to marry a man that would end up broke at some point in our lives. I'm extremely beautiful, bro. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know why I found that so hilarious. Why I throw that in there? Okay, I'm an extremely beautiful woman, and I deserve a man that knows his job and is to always take care of me and my children. I did what I did because promises were made to me that were broken. I don't care what anyone thinks about me. I'm the best thing that happened to that man, and I will be even better to my next husband. With that being said, I filed for divorce. Oh man, just because you're beautiful justifies you getting a divorce? Like, somebody make that make sense, man. Look, hands down, you're crazy if you think that way. You married this man, all right? He made his promises, all right? Just because life had a way of showing him a little bit of a curveball, threw him a curveball, he's not making what he's supposed to be making, doesn't mean he won't in the future, all right? And that's what I'm saying. You are not a supportive woman. A, you're superficial. B, because that's all you think about is yourself and your beauty. And 3, you're not willing to put in the time to build this man up. So guess what? I really hope another woman comes on in. All right, builds this man up to where he needs to be. And to be honest with you, what do you think the next guy is going to think when you go and try to marry another guy? If you even could get married at this point, you're going to tell, I was married, this guy went broke, and I divorced him. What do you think the next guy is going to want to do? You think this next guy is going to want to marry you? He's probably going to laugh the way I did when I read that message out loud. Dude is wild. He did not want to get caught. Homie didn't want, that's the 3rd story window that he jumped out of, guys. 3rd story. That's a lot of balls, man. That's a lot of, you know what? I don't know what he was facing on the inside, but he did not want to get caught. 3 stories. Look, man, I'm sorry, man. Called or no called. I ain't jumping out no 3rd story window, man. Now he had the balls to do that, but I'm gonna just go ahead and just walk out the front door. If that was ever me, man. But I gotta commend this guy for making to the point where he can just run away. I don't know if it's just pure adrenaline or what. Look, guys, I'm not the biggest. I can't say I'm an advocate for cheating, man. You get what you get when you do those things. But what I'm saying is, what is the weirdest thing you ever had to do to get away from getting caught? I know you guys got some stories. Leave it in the comments, bro. We need some juice in the comments, bro. Like, go ahead and put the wildest thing you ever had to do. And it could be from your younger days or whatever. It can be from last week for all I care, but we need to know.
What about when your girl is talking sexually about a man in front of you? I was watching a movie when Jeezy came on. My girl at the time said, that's my daddy right there. I said, what the F? I would have told her she had to go home and call Jeezy. That's very, 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 very disrespectful. Fellas, if you chilling with your woman and your woman publicly gawks over another man or shows affection for another man, that is disrespect if I ain't never seen none. She has no respect for you and you need to break up with her. That is grounds for dismissal. That is wild. I wish a motherfucker would try me like that. Okay, go to Jeezy house. What's your time? Go to Jeezy house. Well, I don't know him. find him, but you got to get up out of here because you tried me.
Dog, I hear what you're saying, but here's my only gripe with that. It depends on where you are in your relationship. If you 2 years in, 3 years in, maybe even 4 years in, I get it. You might still have little insecurities about who you with. You don't really know her like that. You still kind of getting to know her either after 3 or 4 years. But when you 14, 15 years in, man, stuff like that, to me, in my relationship, that don't really matter to me. I know what she like. I know her type. She know what I like and she know my type. So I ain't tripping over it. But that's just the level of maturity that I'm in my relationship. You do what pleases you.
Ooh, man, I can dissect this part a little. I can dissect both parts down to the, a little bit more. But basically this, dog, if a man was to go out and say something like that, we would be held highly accountable. We are not allowed to sit there and use our eyes to lust over a woman and then publicly announce our lust for this woman. We can't do that, especially around our partners. Shunned upon, man. Shunned upon. Women are known to do this, and be honest, we probably all know a few type of women that would just go out there and be like, "Ooh, girl," or "Dang, girl." Now, I get the first clip's part, man. He's trying to say, "Look, don't do it and disrespect me." I get it. If you get disrespect out of that, and she continues to do that, I would have an issue with it too. Now, it comes with context. It comes with the context of what she's saying. Now, if she's saying homie is cute or is a football player and, it's a commercial that's on and she's poking fun, because you're watching and she's watching, that's one thing. Now, if she goes on and on about it and the context is way out of line, you know your girl better than I do. If that's just way out of line, you need to put your foot down and say something. Don't allow that to happen. Like, don't allow that to continue on. Like, yo, fix that thought pattern right there and just tell them you don't like it, man, to be honest with you, because we can't do the same thing. We're sitting there watching a commercial and a sports model comes on and we can't really open up and say that type of thing. And then it all comes down to relationships too, man. I really think if you're in your 40s and 50s and you're sitting there, if you've been married 20 years and you're in your 50s and your wife sees a football player because you're in the middle of the game and it's one random ripped dude and she's like, "Ooh, I remember when you was ripped like that," like, man, type of stuff. That's a little different. Again, it comes down to context, maturity. And I get that part with the second guy saying, but if you find disrespect in it, you need to address it, guys. Don't allow your woman to talk about and publicly lust for a man, playing or not playing, if you don't find it respectful. All right, next is another clip. Just wanted to show you guys. Of course, y'all probably seen this. Man goes viral for list of bills he needs paid by any woman who dates him. Drizzle, drizzle. You already know what time it is. So we're gonna go ahead and jump right into this bad boy real quick. His mortgage, $1,700. His HOA, $125 quarterly. Then he goes on to list all his other stuff, man. Household expenses, PS5 games, $69. His hats, $40. Clothes start at $100. That's what they don't get. Women don't get. Men's clothes and shoes are super expensive. For what? I don't know, man. My car parts start at $200. We don't even want to get about car expenses. Oh my goodness. The gas for premium. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'll eat Cheesecake Factory, but I'd rather have Angus Barn. Look, I don't even know what Angus Barn is. I'm pretty sure that's going to be a mid-tier restaurant. A 4-star restaurant, 3-star, I get it. But this is funny. This is the height of drizzle drizzle. But if you really go over and look at this list, this expense list is long. This expense list is long. So you're telling me this man has to take care of all this and you. All right. You better start showing men respect, ladies. This ain't good, man. This look at this list of one thing this single man has to do. All right, show some respect when you come across a man that's handling this business. All right, that's all I gotta say. Show some love and respect.
New York, a new bill is trying to decriminalize cheating on one's spouse. Adultery is currently a Class B misdemeanor and punishable by up to 90 days in jail and a $500 fine. Assemblyman Charles Levine has sponsored the bill to toss the 120-year-old piece of legislation out. So far, there has been no opposition to the bill. Back in 1964, a legislative commission tried to get the law removed when it was modernizing the penal code, but it never went through. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Nope, sure did.
Of course, there's no opposition of it now. I bet you everybody is like, bro, this happens all the time. These are doo-doo misdemeanors, man, to be honest with you. Why even make that a law? New York, y'all tripping on this one. Y'all have millions and millions of people, and I know they're probably tired of handling misdemeanor cases like this. They probably tired. It's probably a waste of taxpayer money and ball time and court time, man. Nobody wants to worry about all that. Throw that law out, man. People gonna cheat and it's gonna happen. But that's what I get, man. These lawmakers try to, again, and they're probably men. I don't know what's wrong with them, man, but they probably want to figure out a way to make a buck off the cheating man, off of their fellow man. They figured out a way, a law to put in place to make a little extra income. Jeez, boy, I tell you.
The reason why I've mostly had male friends throughout my life is because I can get anything I want done, and I don't have to give up any cat or put any meat in my mouth. And vice versa. They know if they need a meal, if they need to crash on my couch, if something happened, they need me to pick them up, pick their kids up, whatever. They know they got that without any of the drama of a girlfriend. But y'all are so pressed to sleep with everybody that you miss out on having authentic, real people in your life that will do anything for you. You don't have to drop wood or cat on everyone you meet. You can have all the benefits of a relationship without any of the drama or the responsibility by just being someone's friend.
Huh. This sounds almost too good to be true. I'm just curious to see what your homie's girlfriend thinks. I'm just curious to see what your boyfriend or / husband would think when you have a lot of these male friends around. They can crash on the couch because you cool like that. Now I get it. This is almost too good to be true. And I can't really pick it apart, but I know there's gonna be some opposition somewhere along the way. All right, you're saying this. It sounds great. It sounds cool. But I just know, man, if you bring that along, another woman's gonna have a problem with it. It's gonna be issues. You have a man, that's gonna be issues.
She belonged to the streets.
What are you doing on Tinder?
What the hell? Where did you get that from?
What are you doing on Tinder?
Where did you get that?
From my friend. Why are you on Tinder?
That's an old Tinder. I used that to talk to people before.
Complaining stupid, that's a new picture.
He sent that to you?
What are you doing on Tinder?
Let me see.
Why does it matter? What are you doing on Tinder?
Nothing. I was just talking to people. Why? Why are you so
just talking to
upset?
people? Because you're on Tinder. That's a dating site.
No, it's not. It's not a dating site. You could use it for a lot of things. Dating is one of them, but that's not what I'm using it for. What?
What do you mean that's not what you're using for? Then how did he find you?
Because you were able to find people. That's how you can make friends. I am there just to talk to people. Normal.
Don't you choose male or female?
Well, yeah.
And you obviously chose male. What the f***?
Well, you know I don't necessarily get along with females that well. You know that. What?
That sounds like something a dot would say.
What are you talking about?
Get out of here with that shit, bro. Why are you on Tinder? Tell me the truth.
I am talking to people. That's it. I just wanted friends.
No, we all know Tinder is not for people in relationships. That is a single person website, bro. That is a single person website. You did the right thing by confronting her. Everything she's doing is low-key excuse, and she's not doing a very good job at trying to get away with this, bro. And you were right. That is very thottish of her to say these things. I just wanted to talk to people. First of all, you called it in a lie. That's an old one. Then you called out the truth. That there alone, bottom line, overdone. What's your next move? Somebody asks. There's plenty next moves, my guy. This is in that right there. Obviously she's out there looking for other place. She's out there looking for other penises. This is what they do. She's trying to get clapped by somebody other than you. She's trying to get new wood, all right? She's trying to get a new construction done, all right? She's trying to get her she's trying to get her taco ate out, bro. We already know what time it is.
I can pull my pants down, right or wrong.
It started stinking once I started sticking my dick. I
Because
never got smart with you. I just said your coochie got a smell to it.
You sit here and keep going talking about something.
Because it Stink. Yeah, what the fuck? Like if I stink, you gonna say I stunk. Just I won't get mad if you say, oh, Zaki, you stink. Okay, cool. I stink, but goddamn, that shit stink. I don't understand why people get mad when you tell them they coochie stink. Regardless if your period just came off or not, your coochie still shouldn't stink. I have plenty of females who just came off of their period and their coochie did not stink.
Dickhead.
See, now you calling me out my name. I never called you out your name, bro. You gonna get mad at me because your coochie stink. You said what?
I'm not dead.
You gonna get mad at me because I said your coochie stink.
No, you talking about, but you're trying to sit here and compare some, but I never dealt with.
I never said I never dealt.
You just said.
I said plenty of females who period just went off their coochie.
There we go again, man. Live check and look into accountability, bro. They cannot take accountability, none whatsoever. Man, just try to be polite to you and you get disrespect. And I get it. It's something to be highly disrespected about. It's something to be highly concerned about. It's something to be a little bit resistant about. Because look, I mean, hey, you just kind of defending yourself and you smell. I get you, lady, but this is a man telling you something really serious, bro. Your stuff is sinking right now. And you try to give this excuse, hey, I just came off my blah, blah, blah. Yo. Well, look, let's just take hygiene into the matter, bro. Your stuff is not solid right now. Why are you even trying to come at me with some stuff like this if you don't feel 100% solid that you bringing the good right now? Don't be mad, ladies, if a man is giving you the banter and trying to give a real comment, real feedback. I mean, he could have been extremely ugly about this, extremely ugly about it. But he was just keeping it real. Sometimes being real ain't good enough for you.